the conversation would have been, listen, I don't like the light and dark, but you did sand it down. You did use material.
Contractor told me that contractor had every excuse in the book as to why he did it that way. Oh, it's not me, it's the way the wood was cut.
That's irrelevant.
And that's when you take him to court. That's when you take him to court.
Exactly. That's irrelevant.
That's when you take him to court. That's of goods and services. Because you're actually the one that can end up going to jail.
Oh, you can't put me in jail.
I just put a lien on you.
I'm going to tell you like this. If I fuck you,
there's no debtor's prison in this country.
I'm calling the police and I'm going to show them what the contract is.
So you can't
I would put a lien on your house.
Yes, you can.
Definitely put property. Yes, I can.
What's
you
going
can't put me in jail. I didn't pay you for a door.
I will put a lien on your house. That's what I would do.
That's door. Your ass fucked up.
See how far that gets.
You're contradicting yourself because you said Trump has all these high standards with Trump Tower and all that, right? Yet he didn't pay for any of the work that was done there. So
I don't know what he paid for and what he didn't pay for.
He didn't have a problem with the standards when they finished the work. You just had a problem with the standards when it had to come out of pocket.
But Ramona, you don't know what they did.
You don't either. That's the whole point.
I know. My thing is, I don't know. You're making a claim.
You know something, and you don't.
No, I'm saying
but
I don't know.
We know that they didn't get paid, and that's the fact that is not.
But what you don't know is why they didn't get paid.
It doesn't matter.
That's what matters. See,
to
you it don't matter.
You got 3 and 4 people.
But it can't be all of them.
Okay, so I'm reading it right now. I'm reading it right now. So what he did
you can't read it now. You're reading it off. I don't know where you're reading it from. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm just saying. There's no way we can know why Trump didn't want to pay them. You can believe it. You're always
trying to get cheap labor. He actually was trying to get cheap labor. And then guess what? These people were working over 12 hours a day. He had them working over 12 hours a day.
I don't know why you. I don't know how you know that. I don't know how you know that, and I don't know how you can't know.
They said that they sued him for it was over 200 undocumented Polish workers. Guess who ended up having to sue him because they couldn't really sue him because they're undocumented.
Can I just ask a question? And I'm really being I don't want to say honest. I really want the question answered. How many examples do you have to have of this man being a complete piece of shit for you to say, you know what? Okay, look, it's a pile on here. Enough is enough. If I basically had a somebody's telling me something about somebody, because people always say, oh, get to know people for yourself. That is true. But sometimes you need to be warned and told about what's coming in front of you, what's coming to you. And for me to ignore all the hundreds of examples, because my answer is I need to get to know people for myself, is retarded.
No, you ever heard of Marvin Gaye? Marvin Gaye said it best.
What did Marvin Gaye say? I want to hear it.
People say believe half of what you see, and son, none of what you hear. Believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see.
Well, he was an idiot.
And none of what
he was an idiot. He was singing about some shit that happened in his life. He didn't just sit there and make that up out the blue.
No, he didn't write that song.
If somebody came to me, I'm gonna tell you honestly, and this is the way I move in my life. If somebody came to me and said, "Manfinity, I know Manfinity," they heard about you. I don't want nothing to do with you, Manfinity, because first of all, it's just too fucking much. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go with my fucking gut, because if everybody is coming to me and telling me they've had experience with you, and I don't have no experience with you, you don't have no experience with Trump. But all these court cases, all these accusations, all these things that are out there about him, everybody's lying. I'm sorry. I think for myself. I don't give a fuck. If all these people come to me, tell me some shit is going on with you, and then one person comes up to me, well, yeah, I wouldn't be judging him because you should get to know him yourself. I'd be like, fuck you and fuck him. I'm not gonna get caught up in that shit because you gotta learn from other people's mistakes. Like I tell my children all the time, I said, look, this is what I did. I fucked up by not doing this. I fucked up by not finishing all my prereqs. I fucked up by whatever the case may be. I'm not gonna go over my personal shit in here, but they learn from my mistakes. I said, Mom don't want you to make the same mistakes. So that's what they do. So you sitting here telling me that all for these years you've listened to all the things about Trump and you still can come in here and argue us down when we're giving you facts and we're giving you information and we're just trying to show you what a piece of shit he is. It's up to you, yeah, but damn.
I see so many things that are said about him that have proven to be false. So
like for
I take
example,
over and over again. They say that he's a racist. When in the 80s and 90s, he was in the 80s and 90s. He was lauded as a civil rights champion next to Muhammad Ali. I'm looking at Muhammad Ali. Excuse me, I wasn't done talking. Muhammad Ali. Reverend Jesse Jackson gave him an award for his civil rights activism.
Al Sharpton. Excuse me,
I wasn't done talking. God
struck them down for not knowing what the fuck they were doing.
I'm trying to let you